Hi, shalom, welcome. This is Yanni, the owner of Better Together Builders. I'm here to talk to you today why we call ourselves Better Together. We all know construction project, remodeling inside your own home can be very overwhelming, very frustrating, a lot of components, and this is exactly why we're here for. We're not just coming as your contractor. We're here to help you from the design part, the dream session, the wishful thinking, until the final execution. And let me show you how we do it together.
Hey there! Before we start your remodel, we will be having an initial meeting discussing your plans and how you want your space to look like. From there, we will be moving on to the design phase of this project.
Hey, so basically after we have a detailed scope of work, we are starting with a 3D design. We're starting with a 2D design, which we have the layout, then we bring it into life with a 3D design where the client gets to see actually the final results of the project before we even started. It's great because we have the ability to make changes, move things around before we started to purchase finished material and avoiding a lot of stress through the remodel.
Okay, so now to the fun part. Once we finalize the design, we're going to create a detailed purchase list for you of all the finished materials that you need to provide as a customer, and we're going to come with you to a showroom just like this one in order to select all these finished materials. We'll keep in mind the budget that we chose together in order to make sure that we're not going over budget on finished materials, and we'll start piecing together all the finished materials that we need in order to make the project come to life. So once all the finished materials are selected, it's ready to move on to construction. Come, let me show you. Once we're done with all the prep stages that are relevant for the project, we'll schedule a demo crew to come out. The demo crew will come out and demolish everything that is relevant to the project prior to starting with our rough stages. After that, we will get started on everything that is rough, so framing, foundation, electrical, plumbing, anything like that that needs to get done prior to starting closing up the walls and finishing up with the finished materials that the customer selected. Once we're done with all the rough stages in the house, then we start working with the finished materials that the customer selected, which are installing the floors, vanities, light fixtures, tile, cabinets, anything that the customer has picked out prior to all the work getting done. And once everything's installed and in, we do a final walkthrough with the customer, make sure that everything looks good. If there's anything that needs to be fixed or addressed, then we fix it or address it. Once we're done and the customer is satisfied, we'll move on to handing you the keys to the newly remodeled place.
Finally, and most importantly, you get to enjoy your beautiful newly constructed space. And if there's anything we missed, anything you didn't point out and we're already gone, don't worry, please call us. We will be more than happy to come and fix it for you. We want you happy for life. At BTB, we understand there are three main key elements to a successful project. Number one is the communication, the way we communicate with each other, for good, for bad, for anything that happens. Number two is the trust. We want you to be able to trust us. That's the only way you're going to recommend us to your friends, to your family members, to your colleagues, and call us again next year to do one more project in your house. And number three is our integrity. We want to stand behind every word and every promise we made. That's who we are. This is why our team at BTB will walk with you hand in hand from the beginning, going with you to showrooms, help you choosing your finishes, appliances, whatever you guys need to make this project successful and as fun as possible. So if you want to be part of our community, please pick up the phone, call today for a phone consultation, and let's get together.